Most seniors don't lose years of their life suddenly. They lose them quietly. Not from one big mistake, not from bad luck, but from small habits that feel harmless, even reasonable after a certain age. Doctors often say the most dangerous mistakes after 60 are the ones that don't feel dangerous at all. If you're older, there's a strong chance you've seen these patterns, maybe in others, maybe in yourself. And the real question is, which of these mistakes actually shorten life the most, and which ones can still be undone? After 60, the body keeps score differently. What you ignore accumulates faster. What you delay costs more. And what once felt minor begins shaping how long and how well you live. Researchers who study aging consistently say this: longevity isn't about extreme discipline. It's about avoiding a few silent errors that drain health over time. Let's talk about the 5 most damaging ones. Mistake number 5. Sitting too much because it feels safer. Many older adults sit more to avoid fatigue or falls. It feels responsible, but doctors warn that prolonged sitting quietly accelerates decline. Here's a short example. Robert is 72, retired, careful with his health. He stopped moving as much because he didn't want to overdo it. Nothing bad happened right away, but months later, stairs felt heavier, balance felt uncertain, confidence dropped. Researchers say sitting too long weakens muscles, slows circulation, and raises heart and clock risk. Movement doesn't need to be intense, it needs to be regular. The danger isn't rest, it's staying still for too long. Mistake number 4, accepting poor sleep as just age. Sleep changes with age, but poor sleep is not harmless. Many seniors wake at night and think, this is normal now. Doctors strongly disagree. Chronic poor sleep increases inflammation, memory decline, and cardiovascular strain. What's dangerous is not one bad night. It's accepting bad sleep as permanent. Sleep is when the body repairs itself. Skipping that repair shortens lifespan quietly. Mistake number 3. Living with constant low-level stress. This mistake is subtle and extremely common. Not panic, not crisis, just constant tension, worrying about health, finances, family, the state of the world. Psychologists say older bodies tolerate stress far less efficiently. Even low-grade stress raises blood pressure, weakens immunity, and accelerates brain aging. Here's the part most people miss. Stress doesn't need to feel intense to be damaging. If it's constant, it's deadly. If this is resonating with where you are in life, you might consider subscribing to Whispers of Wisdom. It helps others find calm, practical guidance for aging with clarity. Mistake number 2, ignoring small changes because you don't want to overreact. This is where many seniors lose precious time. Small changes appear: less appetite, more fatigue, subtle balance issues, brain fog, and they're dismissed. I'll mention it later. It's probably nothing. I don't want to be dramatic. Doctors say this pattern is incredibly common and costly. Most serious conditions don't begin loudly, they begin quietly. The seniors who live longest aren't paranoid, they're attentive. Early attention protects independence. Delayed attention reduces it. Mistake number 1, gradually withdrawing from meaningful human connection. This is the most dangerous mistake of all, and the most misunderstood. Many seniors withdraw not because they're lonely, but because they don't want to be a burden. They stop calling, they decline invitations, they spend more time alone. Researchers consistently found that social isolation shortens lifespan as much as smoking. Let me tell you about Susan. Susan is 75, independent, sharp. After retirement, she slowly reduced social contact. Not dramatically, just fewer calls, fewer plans. Within a year, her energy dropped, her mood changed, her motivation faded. Doctors now treat loneliness as a medical risk, not an emotional one. Connection doesn't mean crowds, it means regular, meaningful contact. Isolation steals years quietly. None of these mistakes feel reckless. They feel cautious, independent, responsible. That's what makes them dangerous. After 60, what feels comfortable isn't always what protects health. Every one of these mistakes is reversible. Small corrections make a big difference. Standing and moving more often, taking sleep seriously, calming the nervous system, responding early to changes, staying socially connected. Longevity improves not through extremes, but through awareness. Doctors often give this advice. Protect what protects your independence. Movement, sleep, connection, attention. These are not extras, they are foundations. Most seniors don't die of old age. They lose years quietly, one habit at a time. The good news is this: nothing here requires perfection, only awareness. When you stop making these 5 mistakes, you don't just live longer. You move with more confidence. You think more clearly. You protect the years that matter most. Aging well isn't about fighting time. It's about not quietly working against yourself. And that realization alone can add more life than most people expect.